Previously on Into the Yonder Void, I was catching fish for our new best friend Snowball, and when I got to the library, it looked like Fee was in trouble, and then we both started hearing voices, and I think we're all in trouble.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void.
Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Ahoy, ahoy.
A weekly Dungeons and Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
I'm Billy and I play Nezrah.
I'm Tomas and I play Gil.
I'm Lindsey and I play Fee.
And I'm Michaela and I play Can.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure. This is episode 74.
I'll just splice that also. It's a song. I got
just immediately like it's got like choral harmonies.
And then a piano key that's just like beep 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 beep. But it'll jam because it's gonna have a beat on it. Beep beep chitty beep beep chitty beep beep chitty.
Yeah. And then you hit the one note on like the keyboard, and it just says that.
And then it somehow turns into the Leftovers soundtrack.
Arpeggiator.
Arpeggio in D sadness.
In D's nuts.
Oh. More like arpeggian.
I mean, my kids love the D's nuts jokes.
They really do. Grace and Rowan are really going on the D's nuts.
Really?
Like, so much.
Weird.
It's high schoolers. Like,
I
we
feel
had
like that'd be like a 2010 kid going all in on the. Never mind.
They probably think that they're the first generation to invent it. So
it's hilarious how they're not. Like, they're literally recycled 90s, 2000s people.
Yep. They really are.
You're not going back far enough.
They're not, no.
These have been passed down from generation
shut up.
to generation.
We were the original ones.
This is how wars
Nothing is cyclical. Okay.
Except this.
And that cycle shop I went to.
Called It's Cyclical. Let's get cyclical.
We've invented so many businesses that should exist.
But it's an extreme cycling store, so cyclical is SICK.
Yeah, it's just like a pro BMX.
It's also cyclical. It's also a farm tool shop. They have sickles there on sale, so it's SICKLEYCICAL shop.
Good.
Sickle.
Every
And
town
it's also a popsicle
shop. These people are slacking.
Oh.
Cyclical.
Cyclical.
Popsicle, cyclical.
Have a lick of my cyclical.
God.
I want to see their commercial.
Mm-hmm.
All that in it.
Me too.
Oh, we have a review.
I really choked.
This is a review from one of our patrons, Andrew. He left it on Patreon.
Andrew.
If you are a patron, you can send us messages and leave reviews if you want. You can leave them all over the internet and we will find them. We don't have a document, as Seth inquired about, that collects these things. I just remember that I've said them.
Yeah.
But whatever you
We
say,
think sometimes.
I will say. And this is what Andrew say. Hey, new review time. I was told that I could leave multiple reviews. I loved this show and the cast, the camaraderie, the inside jokes, and the breaks to make a random pop culture references peak D&D. It's great to feel the love that you all have for each other, and I just want to thank you all for giving us a peek into your awesome stories. Thank you, Andrew. I read that.
Thank you.
I read that as if I were Andrew.
Thank Thank you, Andrew.
That was my Andrew impersonation.
Aw. He said we love each other.
Some of us
We're
do.
good actors.
Some of us do. Yes. I mean, as you can tell by our role-playing chops, our role-playing chops are through the roof. We hate each other.
Never
We
met
go
these
to
troglodytes in my life.
This is not role play.
when
It's
was that
really
review
fucking
left?
our lives.
It does not say the date.
1999.
Whoa.
I'll check the doc. Oh, fuck.
Maybe I read it. I don't know. I feel like you've read that before. And
No, I
you said
sent
you
it to
remember.
the group
Yeah.
chat.
Oh, okay. That must be it.
I always send it to the group chat so I can find it again.
You know what would be better than sharing it with the group? If we had a document that saved said reviews.
Yeah.
I think
You could
this
even
is.
put the
That'd be
screenshots.
I
in
think
there.
this is real rich coming from fucking notepad guy, note cards, and all this stuff. You could have
Notepad
you could
guy.
have Google Docs, and you could share those
Feel the
things
love,
with us.
Andrew.
What am I going to share with you in a Google Doc?
I don't know.
He is the loudest typer on Earth. You do not want him typing while we're recording.
You could share the magic items you create when you create them instead of handing us a fucking note card. Because then when I have to create it in D&D Beyond, I have to manually type everything. If you manually typed it into a Google Doc, I could fucking copy it. You're about to say something in defense, but there is no defense. Silence yourself.
No, I have a bulletproof defense. Fuck you. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
I'll allow it.
I really liked putting in. Did I put the
Sustained.
potions in as motion or motion?
Motion of the
items? motion items.
Motion to the soundtrack.
Did I put the
Motion
potions
of the
as
potion,
motion
am I
cities?
right, ladies?
You dig it, Andrew? You dig all these inside jokes?
Well, whatever they were, I had a lot
They're
of fun
inside
putting
my
those in.
ass.
It's kind of fun. I like
Get out
typing
of
them
my
in.
ass.
You would think magic items, putting those in are fun.
I'm gonna go to the
haven't I?
cycle store so I could get
The
you a
pop
bike so you
cycle.
can ride off of
Pop.
my back.
Pop socket cycle.
You going to Pop Socket Cycle Store?
They also have a recycling center. Return your
Socket
cans
cycle
bottles.
recycle.
Cycling.
Pop can recycling. So popsicle pop can recycle cycle cyclical
Oh man.
cycles.
We have ruined this beautiful business.
Or we've just given someone the fuel they need to create this.
We've been flagged by the Federal Trade Commission.
Now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question.
Oh my God, it's spreading! It's campfire.
Christmas.
Tonight's
La la la. Sorry.
Imagine if
For tonight's Around the Campfire question, I've got a special one for you. I'm going to give you a description of a creature, and you're going to tell me about said creature. All right, first up, we have Can.
Mm-hmm.
Can.
Yeah.
Far to the north of Argaria, you've heard stories in the Avstand area of a large feline-like beast. Tell me about this beast in Avstand that terrifies any who encounter it.
Let me dig back in my memory bank. I have heard about this creature from Avstand. I think they call it the big, what do they call it? I think the soft foot beast. And they call it that because people say you'll never hear it coming. It just appears. And it's huge. It's bigger than like 2 lions put together. I don't know if that's side by side or one on top of the other. But really big.
That's a tall ass lion.
I haven't seen it though. It sounds pretty cute.
Is there any defining features of it other than that?
It's very mangy. Its fur is very long. And it has golden eyes.
Very nice. All right. You said it was the softfoot what?
The softfoot beast. And I don't even know how many of them there are. I've only heard of people seeing one at a time, and they don't know if it's just one, or if there are a few, or if there are many, and they're just that sneaky.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Cam.
I hope there's more than one.
Thank you, Cam.
You're welcome.
Gil,
Yes.
I want you to tell me about a Feywild spiritual creature that you have heard of. There's a very specific one, and I think you know which one I'm referring to.
That would be the Gankelbjorn. It's actually, so it's more terrifying to those who go through a Fey crossing and they're not from the Feywild. That's one of the things we kind of protected people from. We know how to deal with them, but most other people don't. So a Gankelbjorn is basically a beefy jackal body with a small child's face. And basically what it does is it hides in tall grass or shrubbery, and it yells, "Help! Help! Help me!" in like a child voice, and it lures unsuspecting people, and then its face comes apart, and there's all these teeth, and it eats you. But most of us in the Feywild know about the Gankelbjorn, so when we hear "help me," we just don't go to that. Or if we have some water, we just throw it at it, and then it skedaddles away. But yes, it eats your soul. Not your body, though. Your body stays behind. Gankelbjorn. That is spelled Genkl Bjorn.
Excellent. Thank you, Gil. And Fee. A creature that flies has been spotted over the centuries ravaging the eastern coast of Mirenlug. Tell me about this creature. It's weird, though, because everybody seems to have differing opinions of what it is, but everybody knows it's not a dragon.
Does it have to be scary?
No.
That's good. Okay.
I mean,
But it is ravaging the coast.
it's like ravaging is usually.
But it didn't, like, you didn't say how they're ravaging,
It's having
right?
sex with the coast.
Right?
Just coating it.
It's eating its way through the coast. Just it hits up every single street truck. And
That's
just
not sea foam.
It's the guy from Man vs. Food.
Oh, God.
Adam.
Adam.
Okay, so you know that book full of weird facts and stuff that I read about before? So this was from that book. There was this flying creature, ravaged a bunch of places, not a dragon, and people had different ideas about it, but a lot of people called it Cecilia. It's a giant flying pigs, and they enter it.
It's a giant flying pigs.
It was
it defies convention.
Yeah. Giant flying pigs, and when they enter a town, you're just like, what the fuck? And then they just roll nonstop. They roll everywhere, over houses, over people. They roll even more if there's mud in the villages. And they also inspired the song Cecilia. Cecilia,
Famous.
you're breaking my heart. That part.
You're breaking my house. Please stop rolling over my
I'm
baby.
sad. And that's the Cecilias.
They also caused a lot of people to have to come to their terms of extremity when they said when pigs fly, and then one of those
Exactly.
flies by, and then they're fucked.
Yep.
That's how they ravage the coast.
Yeah.
Just inconvenience of phrasing.
Yes. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, because it really made them so they couldn't plan, because no one was expecting that, but the
They're also
Cecilias do
propagators.
come.
Has anyone ever eaten one?
I don't know. They just keep rolling. So
Keep rolling.
they just keep rolling.
The CDC advises not to eat them because they're propagators for the celiac disease.
A Cecilia wing is very tasty, but the body of it tastes like farts. No matter how you cook it.
Weird that you know what a fart tastes like. Anyway, Nez.
So I've heard tales of the great hide beast. It's a mythical bipedal beast that takes the firstborn children of villages in the dead of winter. It whisks them away from their families in an abnormally spacious burlap sack and burrows them across the land, where they either grow into monstrous trees that sprout toxic fruit, or they simply perish beneath the soil, never to be found again.
You can tell that Billy and I both read Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Yep. As soon as you said yours, I was like, cool.
We're on the same page. Jesus
You guys
Christ.
all know a lot about beasts.
And where to find
and where to find them.
Oh.
Fucking nailed it. Go home. We're done. Good night.
And you can tell that
We
I
all are
watched
home.
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Please add all of these beasts to the game somewhere.
Fucking
Add them
fine.
to my butt.
I don't want this thing sneaking up on me.
Too late. You made it.
Can we make a Cecilia our best friend?
That's your mount.
Can it be a mount? Yeah.
Your mount is a big fat pig with wings.
It's a gaggle of pigs with wings.
It's
Like
an
Santa's reindeer.
orchestra.
Aw.
This is good.
All right, shall we get started?
Yes.
When we last left off, you guys were dealing with some really weird shit. Well, Nez was fine for a while. He was just fishing. Then he encountered some really weird shit with the rest of you guys. Fee had some weird vision of being a child and encountering some individuals outside of a temple, it seemed like. And the rest of you guys were trying to calm her down, figure out why she was grabbing onto this cat. And then a magical portal opened up in the middle of you guys, and a creature dropped to the ground. And you all heard it say, Ophelia, Nezrah. You guys all look at this beast, and it is very much a beast. 4 legs, 6 arms, and it's almost as tall as the hallway itself.
How tall is the hallway?
About 10 feet tall.
It's a tall way.
Okay. I mean, that's not that tall. I'm not impressed.
Wait, it was how many of the body parts?
It was 6 arms, 4 legs, but it still is in a humanoid configuration. The legs kind of fan out.
Ew.
Almost as
like sideways?
Almost like a hand on the bottom and 6 arms on the top. This thing has gray skin, a long, scaly purple beard that just Billy's reaction that tapers off right near its where a belly button would be, but instead of a belly button, it has
You didn't give it a
set of
belly
eyes.
button.
It doesn't have a belly button.
No, it has 2 eyes.
Come on now, Seth. You gotta give them a belly button.
What is the
That's
evolutionary
how we know
precedent
they're
for this?
redeemable.
On its face, which is nearly 10 feet up
It's
from
its
the
ass.
ground, is just a large mouth. The mouth opens up once more. Ophelia, Nezrah. And you guys can see a tongue just kind of like slithering in and out of its mouth as it takes up the entire face with these gigantic, mixed, razor sharp, and like normal people teeth interspersed together inside its mouth. When it
What color's the tongue?
it's like a purplish, it's a very dark blue or indigo or purple.
Okay.
I look over at Nezrah. You know this guy?
I was just about to ask the same.
God, this is a bad time to be high.
Billy doesn't think so. Does Nezrah recognize this?
It's your stockbroker.
Give me a
He's my
history
financial
check.
advisor.
You forgot to
It's
invest in
Mr.
Roth.
Edward Jones.
You missed the payment, Nezrah. I'm here to break your legs. Give me a history check, Nezrah.
That's a loan shark, not a financial advisor.
I advise you to
That
keep your
explains my
legs.
confusion and why I get so many bruises.
You said history?
Yes, please.
All right. Siak. Hell yeah, 25.
Fee recognize it either?
I'm high.
You can give me a history check as well.
I would love to, but
She is high as shit.
History check.
I'm high as shit. What are the things I do have advantage on while being high? With those mushrooms?
You should add the rainbow mushroom to your inventory and then just look at all the things.
19.
You have ravage. You're proficient in ravaging.
I got 19. This dice I got for Fee, knock on wood, has been
Die. This die.
fine. Die.
Okay, Mr. Make your hair little.
Smaller,
I was giving
stupid.
grammar advice.
Smaller.
My small hair.
So a 19 and a 25. Fee, this creature does not seem recognizable to you. You're not pulling anything from your archives in your mind. You don't think you've ever encountered anything like this. Nezrah, there is a very, very light sense of familiarity with this. It's a fleeting familiarity. You remember being a child and being at Veldax at your little, like, kind of hamlet there, and you remember seeing this shape one time near the trees, and it looked like it was interacting with one of your siblings.
Oh, fuck. In a...
Sexy
like
way?
yeah.
No,
In a no-no way?
No, you remember seeing like the silhouette. It was nighttime. You remember the moon silhouetting. They looked like they were having a very tense conversation.
I can't
But it was
imagine
far
having
away.
a calm conversation with this thing. It's like a knuckle of V on acid.
So I've seen some weird shit. I'm going to wait it out to see how everyone else reacts to this gentleman.
I'm going to be a little protective of Fee here because she is in a state and
Thank you.
I don't need any strange people just coming up and acting like they know her. Right? Gross.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
Does Fee say that she doesn't know this person?
Well,
No, Fee is kind of... This is the only clear thing that Fee has seen through her hallucinations. It's like a hot knife through butter. Like it cuts away all the hallucinations around it, and it exists in real time.
Imagine tripping balls, but this is the real thing.
And you're seeing it, and you're seeing it how it is, and it might seem very terrifying. And oh yeah, everything that seems hostile gives you the frightened condition. Is that right?
right. That's what I was wondering.
Or do
So
they
that
actually
makes
have
me
to be
run,
hostile?
right? I don't know. It says, charmed by, that's what I was going to ask. You are considered frightened by every hostile creature around you as they take on a nightmarish countenance.
So it would have to have the intent to be attacking.
Oh, okay. All right, then you're not frightened at the moment, Fee, but it
Yeah.
is still a horrifying specter.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
I'm going to kind of like...
Metagaming piece of shirt.
I'm going to position myself between Fee and this guy. I'm going to say,
Hey, how do you know Fee?
The head on top with just the mouth swivels down right in front of you, Can. It's the neck extends, and it's almost like a serpentine neck as it comes up, just the mouth on this head, and you see the eyes flick in your direction.
It just seems a little convenient that someone comes creeping around when she's in this condition.
Who are you that speaks to me in this way?
I'm Can. Who are you?
Your ears are not worthy of my name, but you may call me the Traveler.
So,
I'm just a traveler.
okay, for one, do I know of the Traveler?
Give me a history check.
Yeah, have I heard of this?
Give me a history check.
Can
This is
I?
going to be awkward if I know who he is.
You already checked. Lindsey.
Double
Ned?
check?
Ned Ryerson?
16.
Okay.
Can I tell by the countenance of everyone else in the hallway that they're off-put by this being?
You can give me an insight check for free, just with advantage because you know them pretty well.
4.
You've never heard of the Traveler Can. With a 16, something sounds familiar about that, Gil, but you've heard a lot of by names. You know, a lot of people go by a lot of different things. It's hard to pin down.
I got a natural 20 on the insight, 26.
Okay, everybody tell me right now how you are feeling in this moment with this creature. Start with Nez.
Curious, but put off a little bit.
Okay. Can?
I'm a little suspicious, and I'm a little defensive.
Okay.
He seems like he wants something.
Okay. And Fee, what bizarre amalgamation of emotions are you feeling right now?
Fee thought she was going to be underground, at least on a fun underground ride before she died, and now she's really disappointed because there's this thing, and then also she's really creeped out by it and has no idea who this guy is, and he's saying her name, and she's kind of like that silent terror high. So that's where she is right now.
What about the rest of the
So
ship
far.
people?
I was just gonna say, you can tell that Loom is like he's kind of puffed his chest out. He's kind of squared his legs, and he looks at this thing with recognition. You with Lizard and some of the others, you don't know them as well, but with a natural 20, you can tell that most of them are a little bit standoffish.
I'm gonna try and catch Loom's gaze.
All right, give me give me performance.
I would like to do it subtly too. Ooh, natural 20 again. I'm gonna keep rolling this.
Gee.
30.
Well, I got a natural 20 for Loom to notice. So Loom's eyes flicker over everybody, and his eyes catch yours.
I'm
Gil.
gonna, like, with my eyebrows, I'm gonna do like a, is this a bad guy sort of gesture while, like, kind of nodding slightly at it.
Okay, give me one more insight with advantage.
Insert the gif of Charlie and Mac spotting each other from across the restaurant.
24.
Okay, Loon like moves his eyebrows around a little bit and flicks his eyes, and you immediately pick up. He's like, "We should get out of here as soon as we can. Don't fight it."
Those are some powerful eyebrows.
Is there anything you'd like to say back?
I will say, I think you're a
Medium
coward.
of body language.
I think you're a coward, but maybe I will listen this time. And then I'm going to
Picks it up.
Are you guys doing Morse code with
Yes.
your eyebrows?
yeah, it's very intense. I'm going to. I know Can is right in front of Fee. I'm gonna stand in front of both of them, and I'm gonna try and motion my hand back towards them so they can kind of get the idea that they should back up.
Okay. Can Fee, you're probably gonna see this shining light step in front, like amorphous light step in front of you. Can give me just an insight check with advantage.
11.
11. You can tell that Gil is trying to get you to move back, though any deeper meaning beyond that you probably aren't able to pick up. But it's clear with his hand motions that he wants you guys to skedaddle.
Okay. I take Fee by the elbow.
Okay.
And I lead her.
In what way are you leading her?
Back?
No, I mean, are you doing it overtly or covertly?
Oh, subtly.
Okay. Give me stealth.
Do the Pink Panther song.
23.
23?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you are very subtly just backing away with Fee's elbow in your grasp. And Fee, you were I don't know how you would react to it, but you feel like a gentle breeze kind of blowing you backward. It feels nice.
It smells like sea salt.
And Nezrah, what are you doing in this moment?
I'm kind of fixated on it because I have that blurry memory that's kind of floating there, and I'm trying to pinpoint. So I'm kind of out of it, but I'm like fixated on this thing.
As they're backing up, I'm going to draw its attention. I'm going to be like, hey, man, I think I know you. I think I've seen you before. Have you ever been to Edzer?
Give me a deception roll. Well, this would be more... The intent is persuasion, so... no, deception. Do deception.
That'd be a 21.
Its mouth head moves away from Can and then kind of like goes up near you, and you can see its eyes flick in your direction. I've been to Edzer. I do not recognize you.
Well, I'm kind of like a needle in the haystack there. A dime a dozen sort of chap, but you definitely stand out. I believe you were partying at Orvo's Grotto. Have you ever heard of it?
Give me another deception check.
21 again.
You can see the eyes like flick around in confusion. I've never been to this grotto. I have never partied at this grotto. You are a strange creature. What is it that you are trying to do?
Well, when you see somebody that's familiar, you got to figure out what it is. Man, what could it be then? I don't look familiar at all to you.
No.
Really?
Really?
How about what if I turn like this, and then I turn to the side and I give him like a sassy hip and like open up my yellow eye and kind of blink at him a little bit?
Give me another deception, this time with advantage because he rolled really bad. And at the same time, I want I need you to give me an insight check.
18.
All right.
19.
Can you see the entire focus of this creature at the moment is on Gil? What would you like to do in this scenario? You think that it's completely distracted. What's your plan?
How far away is Loom?
Loom is about 10 feet from you. And you can see he looks really tense.
I'm going to do a casual move over by him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say,
do you know this guy?
He's just going to like give you a very, very slight nod.
Dangerous.
Another slight nod.
Should we engage?
He does a slight shake of his head.
Okay, buddy.
Then I'm going to try to catch Nez's eye.
You can tell that Nez is fixated. Nez, would you even notice if Can was looking your direction?
Probably not.
While I'm distracting this thing, do I see Can out of the corner of my eye, like fucking around here still?
Can was directly behind you since you put yourself in front of Fee, so you can't see anything that's going on back here.
Okay.
I don't know if this was implied, but I took feet with me.
No, yeah, I assume so. But yeah, you probably should always specify because sometimes I don't know.
My mistake.
No, it's good.
Sir?
Fee currently has her back up against Can and thinks that it's melting into Can. That's where she's
She's
at.
getting hard to prop up.
Can you hear Lizard very quietly? Well, let's see how quiet actually. Give me perception check actually.
That quiet, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Little slither lizard.
Butts. 9.
Can I try to percept too?
You can do as much perception as you want to do nonstop. Please feel free to.
Okay.
Can you just hear like Lizard whispering soundlessly almost, but you can't tell what Lizard is saying because he's about 20 feet away from you.
What? What you say?
Like he looks around and he's like, you can't hear what he's saying, but he gives you like this, like a questioning look as if he's asking you.
I give him an look.
Okay. He just like stared at you like,
I give a subtle motion to like come here.
He shakes his head no.
I shrug.
Okay, Gil. This creature is just like, its eyes are still focused on you. Its mouth is right by your ear. It's got this very hot breath. It's got a big mouth, so every time it talks, you just feel this hot, wet breath just kind of like, piling on you. But the eyes are definitely focused on you.
Are you from the Feywild?
That is where my home is. I haven't been there for a minute, but that is where I hail. You have an aura about you, sir, like an extraplanar sort of funky, hangy odor. You're a traveler of different dimensions, yes?
Yes, I am a traveler of different dimensions.
That's cool. I'm kind of a traveler myself, man. Do you have like a job offer for me that I could apply to? I am well traveled.
I don't have a job for you.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
You can see that his distracted gaze is starting to wane. Is there anything you would like to do? Would you like to keep leaving? Would you like to stay there? What is your plan?
Where's the door?
You're in a hallway.
Oh, we're in a hallway, yes. Well, I can't leave them behind.
So do you understand that Gil is trying to give you an opening to leave?
Can picked up that you were just trying to get them to move back, essentially. That's what, with that subtle movement.
Okay.
So the full encompassing insight was lost.
But also, like, Lizard isn't moving.
Mm-hmm. Lizard seems like almost frightened.
Oh no, buddy. So tell me about the positioning here.
Okay, so you're right by Loom at the moment. You are holding on to Fee's elbow. About 15 feet from you is Nez. About 20 feet from you to your right. So Nez is to your left. He's the furthest down the hallway. On the other side of the hallway, on the other side of this creature and everything, is Lizard. And then you've got Joseph, who's leaning against the wall about 8 feet from you.
How's Joseph looking?
Scared as fuck.
Shit, man. Okay. I don't want to start a fight. Everyone's advising me against that.
You know what you look like, guy? You look like this dude I used to know in college. I think his name was Shagass. Have you ever heard of a Shagass before?
I'm going to motion at Lizard to get over here.
He like slowly starts stepping forward, but his eyes keep flicking back to this creature because he's the closest to it other than Gil. And he seems very frightened of it. So he's trying to like kind of skirt around it. He's slowly moving. It's going to take a little bit for him to get over to you.
Okay.
Nezrah.
Nez is coming out of his fog.
Okay.
And he's just
Coming
like,
out of my fog, and I'm
What are you doing here?
And immediately the eyes flick to you, Nezrah. The head pivots. The long neck comes over to you. Nezrah. Nezrah. Nezrah.
Shit, fuck it, and I'm going to cast Entangle at it. Give me a strength save.
Okay. 24.
Fuck. Run! And I try and turn and grab Nez.
Okay.
Can I see him casting Entangle, correct?
Yes.
oh.
I'm going to cast it too.
Okay. So he's going to be, so we'll say it's simultaneous, so this will increase the DC for him. So instead, he's going to roll at disadvantage. Okay, so that is an 11. So this creature, like, begins moving forward, and you guys' powers combined entangle him. You guys, like, almost instantly at the same time, entangle, and he is fucking, all of a sudden, these vines come up, these, like, very, like, leafy bushes, and grasp around his limbs, and he begins struggling against it. And you just hear, Nezrah, Nezrah!
Oh fuck, it's time to shag ass, get out!
Wait, no! I need to know why he's here.
Why?
Nezrah, if you don't get out, I'm going to take your stick.
Can you hear, finally, Lizard reaches you, and he's like,
Do you want me to do it? Do you want me to get us out of here?
Wait, we need Nez.
I can grab him.
Grab him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm grabbing.
Nez is trying to rip the vines off of the creature.
I'm gonna grab the back of his head and just hang on.
Get Snowball.
You get Snowball.
Is it Fee still holding on to Snowball?
Oh yeah.
Fee, you just see these like shapes. But you still see this creature, and all of a sudden, what in your vision of this, you see like electrical bolts of energy fire out from both Gil and Can at the same time and begin surrounding this creature, and it starts struggling. And when you look at where Nez is, this is the weirdest part. There's just like a hole in your vision at the moment. It's like it just doesn't exist there.
Where Nezrah is?
Where Nezrah is. And as you look down at yourself, you also see like a hole where your body should be.
Holy shit.
All right.
Okay.
Is anyone going to resist the pull of Lizard's spell?
Would I high?
You would be considering him friendly.
Okay. then
So
it'd
you're
be
charmed
fine.
by him, so
Yeah.
probably not.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Nez is trying to get some answers.
This is like that scene in X-Men 2 where Iceman puts up the ice wall and Wolverine's like, I know this guy. But they're like, we gotta go, man. The school's getting assaulted and shit.
All right. Okay. If no one else is resisting, you guys immediately are like, you feel the pull and a pop. Nezrah, I need a wisdom save from you.
Bust a
My
hot Waz. That's a nat 20 for a total of 25.
You shake off this effect. You are not pulled by
God
this spell.
damn
The
it.
rest of you, you guys are suddenly. We'll get back to you in a second, Nez. You guys are suddenly inside of a study. There's daylight pouring in to the window. You see rows and rows of books. It's very calm and placid in here, a direct juxtaposition from where you just were. Everybody notices that Nez is not with you.
Except me. I'm gonna say, man, I'm glad we got out of that.
I'm the only hole?
It's a good thing that I grabbed Nez's head so he could come along. Right, Nez? Oh, shit. Where's Nez?
Disembodied head.
I thought you got him, man. I look at Lizard.
He must have resisted.
What does he want with that creep?
That's the Traveler. The Traveler only arrives when it's seeking creatures. It has a very specific bounty on Nez and Fee. It's like an interdimensional bounty hunter
Oh, then why are we afraid of it?
because it can kill very easily. It's very powerful. It's the most famous of its kind.
It just kills willy-nilly.
If you get in its way, if you engage it, if you try to stop it from getting its bounty.
Well, I wouldn't hire him.
What does
took me a
that
second
have
to
to
realize
do
what
with
you said.
everything? Oh, man. Okay. Well,
Fee, you are in a garden of fluttering flowers. They're like floating through the air. You see sunlight beaming down like spotlights on these globular creatures that surround you. Everyone's talking like, where's Nez? He didn't want to come along.
Is this the study where like the potion table?
You have never
Like that
been here
thing?
before.
Right.
But you don't see anything like that at the moment.
Right.
However,
I just was thinking if there was, it'd be like a super beautiful like thing.
oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. You see this like what appears to be a short distance away from you, a thundering volcano spewing out golden light, and it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life, and it's right by where the sunbeams are coming in.
Oh shit! And Fee's going to like crawl on the floor towards it for some reason. Just
Can,
like
are you
drop
still
and
holding her
crawl.
elbow?
I'm just going to, if she's crawling, I'm gonna stomp a foot down like on a piece of her clothing so she can't go very far.
All right, give me a strength check. And then you'll give me an opposing strength roll. I'll give you athletics, Fee.
All right. Okay, let me
That's
see.
3.
Can's just being pulled along on the dress.
Okay. Oh, I also rolled 3.
Ty goes to.
Ty goes to the defender.
Is that me or her?
That's
Oh my
Fee.
God. We're going to have to flip a coin.
It's Fee. Fee's the defender because you're trying to.
Defender.
No.
Let's just flip this coin. Okay, Fee is tails, Can is heads.
What is heads?
Can.
No, I mean,
1.
What is? Yeah, like what number is heads?
Okay. 1 is heads, 2 is tails.
It is tails then.
All right, so yeah, you're like foot slipping along. It's a very like well polished floor, so there's not a lot of traction. So the part of the clothing you were trying to pin down with your foot is like dragging you along and slipping away as he is very slowly, saucer-eyed, crawling towards the table that you got, the alchemy table that you guys.
Okay, I just sit down on her leg.
As Fee is Jordan Belforting across the room, I'm gonna be like, well, shit, how did this dude find us? He just kind of popped out of a portal.
Has anyone... I'm going to pretend that I don't know that you guys were very, very, very much saying that you were warlocks to several people on this ship, but did anybody contact their patron on board this ship?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna speak for everyone. The 2 warlocks are out of commission, but I don't know. I mean,
That'd be a yes and a yes.
I guess. I wasn't watching them the whole time. They might have gotten lonely.
What would that do if they did? Just saying, maybe.
It would be like a beacon to this creature if it was already within the plane searching for them.
So is he like dead? Is Nez dead?
I don't think he's dead. This is typically the traveler takes people that are requested. I don't know that he just straight up kills anybody, but he might be absconded with.
So you're basically saying that for all intents and purposes, he's dead because, we don't know where he goes.
I'm not saying that. I would say that if you want, I'm very, very tired, and I could send one person back there, but I wouldn't be able to come with or bring you back, but somebody could go protect him.
You send Fee.
Well, I was gonna say, well, shit, Fee is out of commission. She's tripping balls right now.
I'll go back.
Are you sure?
Yeah. People generally receive me well.
Okay, just, you gotta be very careful. Try not to look it in the eyes, and if it asks you any questions, only answer with a question, okay?
Okay, no wise, only answering question. Loom, do you have any hot tips?
I think that you should just let him be abandoned to his fate.
Wow,
I like Nezrah, but
Lizard just said that if you interfere, he's going to kill you.
Interfere physically, like try to fight it.
What's your
Otherwise,
game,
it'll just
Lizard?
brush you to the side.
Are you trying to sabotage Can or something?
okay, I'm just trying to get a read on the room here. Are you guys saying that we're leaving Nez?
My vote is if I have to choose between the Nez and the Can, I don't know how to make that choice. I think it's dangerous to go
Well,
back.
if you can't have both of us, you can't have either of us. Or something, I don't know. That was gonna sound cool. You were supposed to send me right then.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
And you disappear.
Well, shit, I went through all this trouble. I had a crew starting. Now I have to start from scratch again.
You look down at the one remaining crew member who's crawling on her hands and knees toward this alchemy table.
Did I reach the table?
You reach the table.
I'm gonna pull.
I'm now hugging one of the legs and being like, this is amazing, but I don't know why I'm a whole person and where's the other whole person?
There, Fee. It's okay. And I take out my red shirt and I just put it on top of her.
Does the thing want to hold people?
It's okay. Go to sleep. It's all right.
I'm not tired. I want this volcano gold.
Perfect time to switch to Nez. Nez, you shake off that feeling of being pulled by this spell, and you're now face to face, or rather mouth to eyes, with this creature. You know that it has eyes on its stomach, and its head is just kind of like pivoting around.
Nezrah, would you like to come with me?
We're not going anywhere until I get some answers, mister.
But if I answer your questions, you'll come along?
That remains to be seen. We're not making any deals here. I demand to know why I saw you in our village when I was younger, and what you're doing here now.
High or low, Nezrah?
Hi.
Tomas?
That's high.
Okay. You will not be...
Highest V.
We will say that because you answered with ending with a question, you're good. Just keep that. I guess you don't technically know that, but never mind.
Metagame and piece of shirt.
Okay, so the mouth just kind of like pivots again.
What village was that, Nezrah?
Feldak's village.
Feldak, I remember that name. Dragonborn.
That's correct. What else do you remember?
Do you remember?
I remember that he was building quite a little armada for himself. Got himself into some trouble. Had to get bailed out.
From what exactly?
Let me ask a question.
I suppose that's fair.
What are you laughing about?
That's just such a weird thing to say. He's
My
losing control
turn.
of the situation.
It's an adult losing an argument with a child.
Where is Takolagashi, Nezrah? Where is his little avatar?
As far as I know, it's still on this ship. Why are you concerned with that?
No reason. Just wanting to know what I can get away with. Ask your last question.
I have a finite number of questions?
You
That wasn't
sure
part of our
do.
discussion.
Those are the rules.
I wasn't privy to these rules.
Ask your question.
What is it that you want with me and Fee?
I have been contracted by a very, very powerful source to bring you both in. You won't be hurt, but you should come along so you don't get hurt along the way.
And if I refuse?
Then I will take you by force. Though I'd prefer not to.
Okay. Nezrah, I need you to give me just a D20 roll.
Okay.
Have I gotten there yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
2.
2. Excellent. All right. So at that moment, you see a flash behind this creature, Nezrah. It's hard to not notice it. And suddenly, Can is there. Can, you see this creature is like grill to grill with Nezrah.
Can Nez cease me?
Mm-hmm.
I try to kind of like signal to him, do not look it in the eyes.
Okay, give me a performance. Nezrah, give me insight.
All right. 19.
17.
Yeah, Nezrah, you pick up. Can is usually pretty, like, you understand Can pretty well when they're trying to explain something to you, even non-verbally. And Can perfectly mimics like not looking at the creature's eyes, so you know not to look at the eyes at all.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do, Can?
And then I give him a what the fuck.
You also pick that up, Nez.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Is something distracting you?
I'm just gonna look down its gullet.
Okay.
And just try and stare dead ahead.
My eyes are down here, buddy.
Gross.
Stop staring at my pussy.
Jesus.
Tomas, edit that out.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
Put it in the funny, Scott.
No.
Put it in the dumpster.
Yeah, the yucky bucket. Into the yucky bucket.
The yuck bucket. Yeah.
I can tell you feel bashful and good.
I don't feel bashful at all. I'll say it even louder. Stop looking at my pussy.
And edit
He
that out
said.
as well.
Clearly blushing.
I don't think that I or Fee will be coming with you.
Oh no.
Is the portal behind Can still
No,
open?
Can just kind of appeared, so there's no actual portal. That creature's portal is still open, though.
Is it still entangled?
It is still entangled.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. Mm-hmm. I am
You
doing
start.
a come here motion to Nez.
We'll keep that rolling. You can see that Can is like gesturing to come here.
All right.
I'm gonna get some more answers from you, but I don't think today is the day.
And I'm going to start running towards Can.
Okay, give me. I will allow you to choose one of two options. You can very acrobatically try to get over to Can, or you can just straight hoof it. That'll be athletics.
Can I very arcanely try to get to Can?
Unfortunately. As much as I would love to know, I mean, you could definitely try to cast a spell if you want to.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Athletics. I got 18 for athletics.
Okay, yeah, you. And the head swivels and begins going right after you. This head mouth starts coming after you. There's probably like 10 feet of difference, but it looks like it can extend pretty hard. Can you see Nez running toward you?
Okay. Has he reached me?
Yes, he reaches you pretty quick.
Okay, I take off too. We are gonna run. We are going to get the fuck out of here.
All right, we got
And-
ourselves a neck chase.
And I am going to holler back.
Excuse me, the traveler, but we have to go and do something quick before we continue on with this conversation.
It just kind of like starts flying after you guys. This neck, for some reason, can continue to extend. I need athletics checks from both of you.
All right. Do I also have time to perform any other actions?
Yeah, depending on what the action is, you can probably do it.
Could I cast a spell?
Yes, you can cast a spell.
I would like to cast Slow on the Traveler.
Okay, all right. Could go ahead and cast it. Tell me what my my roll is. Is it Wisdom?
It is.
Okay.
Travel this, bitch.
I'm just a travel nerd.
So that is a 19.
Holy.
Yeah, that
moly.
saves.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it just kind of like you cast. How does it look when you cast a spell though? Because you do like the kind of the tick, 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 tick thing, right?
Yeah, so as we're running, I'm kind of doing like, you know how like, you know how drummers in bands twirl the drumsticks?
Yeah, I do. I'm aware of it.
I'm kind of doing that, but with my staff. So it's more of like a
Like a Shaolin monk spin.
Yeah, or stupidly, because Nez doesn't look that cool. He looks more like he's the band leader with like a baton. Yeah, trying to spin it.
That's what I did with the broom at Jimmy John's when I was sleeping.
And so we're gonna attribute that to why he wasn't as successful, because he's not really.
Yeah,
giving
he's
it his
he's
all.
running. He's trying to get. He's just basically like shooting with a gun, frantically behind you.
Yeah. And you said athletics, right?
Yes.
That's a dirty 20.
Oh, excellent.
So I too want to cast a spell.
Okay.
I want to cast Bane on the creature.
Okay. What is the save?
15.
Oh, no.
Charisma, excuse me.
Oh, a charisma? Okay.
Ooh. That fucking weird ass Cronenberg monster has 0 charisma.
That is a 14.
Nice.
He actually has a +1 to charisma, so so take that, Billy. Some people find him charming. So yeah, he fails that. So go ahead and tell me what you're going to do.
Okay, so any attack or saving throw.
Oh, duh. Okay.
Yeah. It's a minus D4.
Okay. All right. Yeah. It gets hit in its face, and then it seems to reach the edge of where it can get to in that turn. And I am going to need you guys to give me initiative, because now we're going to treat this chase with rounds of combat.
Oh, fuck me.
6.
6. Excellent.
Is it?
10.
So the traveler is going to attempt to break out of his entanglement. That is a natural 20. So you watch, if you were to watch.
Is he attacking it?
He's using strength to break out of it.
Is it considered a save?
Yes.
No, is it?
Yeah, it's a strength
You're
saving
right.
throw.
You're right.
Strength
So
save.
he's got a disadvantage on it.
And
it's
minus
just
4.
-4.
So it's just -4. So that means 16 to 16 save.
Mm-hmm.
What was yours as well, Tomas?
14.
Sorry, 14. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, he breaks out of it, and his body is now free, and you guys are running.
Shit.
Are there doors?
There's hallway. It's a hallway. Yeah, there's doors. You guys are kind of going deeper into the ship as opposed to the higher levels.
Well, shit.
In the direction that you guys are heading.
Oh, ship.
Oh, shit.
So what would you like to do? Would you like to just keep running? Would you like to do anything else?
Nez, we gotta get out of here.
Can, do you think if we get to the surface of the, if we get to the top level of the ship and we jump into the water, do you have any fish friends that could get us out of here?
I don't know if this guy can swim.
He doesn't look seaworthy.
Have you seen those limbs?
You got all them limbs.
You flop his way to you.
Swims.
He just
Swims
spreads
like a
out, just
Fucking elephant.
All right, Can, you're up first. What would you like to do?
Not be here.
Excellent. And how will you best achieve that?
Okay.
Shit.
Here I go. Oh no. Here I go.
Here I go. Oh no.
I'm gonna do something silly.
Okay.
I hate this. There are no stairs, anything.
Not in
window.
your immediate vicinity, no. You guys have never been this far down into these hallways. So
Why
you
are we
wouldn't know
down
what to
here?
expect. You were searching for ghosts.
You know, like you do in the middle of the ocean
Price
on a
of being
ship.
ghost hunters.
How long is the hallway?
This one's pretty long.
Am I gonna run out of hallway?
You know, eventually you'll probably get to a stair or a turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna turn myself into a rhinoceros.
Okay.
Oh.
So here I go. I am a rhinoceros now.
So, Nez, as you guys are running along, you watch as Can just said, how do you do this, Can? Like, what do you have a ritual or anything when you transform, or do you say anything? Do you do anything specific?
Sometimes I'll make a motion to kind of like look more like the animal. Like when I turn into a lion, I'll kind of like make a little mane with my hands. Mm-hmm. This one, I'm just going to do like a little like torpedo hands on my nose.
Okay. And suddenly, Can becomes this big ass rhinoceros.
And I fling Nez onto my back.
Nez, do you allow yourself to be flung?
If you resist this, Nez.
I am not resisting.
Okay,
this seems optimal.
It will say it's pretty easy to get up there, and now you're riding this rhinoceros. Is the whole rhinoceros pink, or is just the horn pink, or?
Whole rhinoceros is pink. Funny enough, the horn is not.
I hope you guys know how much like Donkey Kong Country this is right now.
Oh, yes.
All right. So you are going to begin to run. What's your movement speed as a rhinoceros?
So that's 40 feet.
And
I am fucking booking it.
Okay, so you're basically going to use the dash action. So you're going to go 80 feet. And you begin just shooting down this hallway at full steam. Just Nez, you no longer have to worry about running because you're holding on to the back of a rhinoceros. What would you like to do?
Do the true grit. Do it.
The
fire
true
from
grit.
horseback, sucker.
Okay, I didn't know that was specific to
You don't
true
remember
grit.
that? 'Cause
the true grit.
Because he had the reins like in his mouth or something, and then he like started dual wielding, and it was fucking rad.
Oh yeah, I get that, but I just firing from horseback. I didn't realize was
Do the true grit.
It is now. That's the episode title, so now that's what it is.
Do the true grit. Give him the big stinky limb burger.
Give him the old true grit.
Got it. Okay. I mean, at this point, yeah, I'm just gonna start fucking throwing the kitchen sink at him. We're gonna hit him with Ray of Frost.
Okay,
there
gotcha.
you go. That's
Can
it.
we I'm sorry. How close is this thing to us now?
Right now, it is about 30 feet away from you. Right as you begin to storm away, it was about 30 feet away from you. Now you're gaining on it for sure, because this does not have a 40-foot movement speed.
Nice. Okay. Woo.
So it continues to chase, although it does have this long, fast as fuck neck. So we'll see how that
But
turns
that's
out.
already fully extended, isn't it?
Yeah, but now he's moving. His body's moving.
Does his
Yeah,
neck?
so
but
you're just
I
going to see
mean,
this.
But the neck is already extended, so it can only move as fast as the rest of his little body.
That is correct, yes.
Does his neck flop when he runs?
Oh, it's like slithers through the air like a serpent.
Cool.
It's just like with its big mouth open.
Now I'm
thing is
picturing Randall
disgusting.
from Monsters Inc.
I have been the whole time. Yeah.
Steve Buscemi.
I rolled shitty to try and hit with my Ray of Frost. Does an 11 hit this interdimensional bounty hunter?
It does not, unfortunately, but I love the way you delivered that. Yeah, your Ray of Frost kind of goes wild. Its head is like slithering around out of the way. You feel like you were close, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it just like kind of dodges out of the way as you guys are continuing to go. Now
I'll get you next time, bitch.
Its turn. Nezrah, I need a strength save.
Oh, Mama Jamma.
This is not going to be good. Oh. Fuck yeah. 21.
21. The mouth it starts off about 30 feet away, ends up about 50 feet away from you, blasts out this energy, this magical energy. It's kind of like a belch, like, and it flies out towards you, and it hits you, but you are able to move to the side and cast it off, and you watch as this like golden chain flops against the wall of the hallway and lands on the ground. It was as if he was trying to bind you in some way, and then disperses as you run by.
Oh, he like ate fucking MC Hammer previously, and he's just belching up parts of him.
Now
All
we're
right.
going to switch to the study.
Oh,
Lizard's like,
Oh shit, I hope Kant's okay. Oh no.
well, I can't worry about them anymore. I have said goodbye to them in my mind.
what a drama queen.
Now I must tend to Fee. And I'm going to crouch down next to her. Hey there, buddy. How's it going? I'm going to like rub my hand on her shoulders.
It's fucking amazing. Did you see all the gold stuff from the volcano?
I know, sweetie. I saw
I've been
the gold
searching
stuff.
for this shit. And
Right.
it's right here.
I know, we are surrounded by it. I got to say, Fee, I'm really sorry that I did this to you. You're gonna be like this for a while. I just wanted you to be okay. And I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. And hell, you're not even gonna register any of this, but
Fee, let's go play in the magical flower fountain.
But, yeah, I just want to make sure you're okay. And everything I do is going to be in pursuit of that. So I'm glad that even if our friends are dead, that
Jesus.
we're still chilling out on this ship, and then I got you out of there.
Is there gold stuff in the flowers too?
All right, go to sleep. It's going to be okay.
You look tired. Maybe you should take a nap before we go to the flower fountain.
Not tired at all, but I do really love this gold. I wish I could, I don't know, dance in it more, but I'm really, like, stuck to this volcano. It's part of me now.
Lizard steps up next to you, Gil, and he holds out this little tincture bottle.
And I'm gonna, I don't know what it is about this situation, or Fee being drugged out, or her wearing my shirt or something, but I'm just gonna look down at her and smile. So Lizard comes up with this tincture. I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna be like, is this gonna fuck me up?
No, give it to her.
Oh, okay. Well, what is it?
It is an antifungal juice.
What?
It'll purge any effects of any fungus-based ailments.
Oh. Well, is it really an ailment? That's kind of like reductive.
I think we're splitting hairs here.
Okay, fine. Is there any side effects?
Queasiness. Maybe a headache.
She's
She'll
gonna
probably feel hungover.
She's gonna be pissed if she has a tummy ache, man.
I think it is probably better than this.
All right, I'm gonna tell her you said that, and then I'm gonna be like, all right, Fee, I've got some tasty juice for you. Do you want some juice?
Fee! Hey, I've got an amazing chocolate cake for you. And you see this tiny little chocolate cake resting in the palm of this amorphous creature's hand.
Fee's going to gasp and like put both her hands on her cheeks and go, cake! Okay.
Are you just going to hand it to her, or how are you going to give her this?
As she has her hands on both cheeks, I'm just gonna dump it into her mouth.
Here you go! And you see this amorphous creature just like shove this cake into your mouth, Fee, and it is this beautifully rich chocolate cake. It's got like a hint of vanilla inside of it. It is so wonderful. Goes down smooth. And then you feel very sick, and the entire world around you begins to shift. This amorphous creature suddenly begins screaming, Fee, and is set on fire in front of you. This golden volcano erupts, and the world gets scary for just a moment, and then everything seems normal, except you have a very, very bad stomach ache, a very bad headache, and 1 point of exhaustion.
Damn.
What the fuck? Oh, is there a bucket? Oh, where are we? Oh, bucket?
Don't puke on my shirt. Don't puke on my
Lizard
shirt.
he immediately hands you like a bowl.
There, Fee. There.
What the fuck?
Let it all out.
What the fuck? Her hair is going to be like tinging with like different like fire sparks, but like she's too tired to fully like
It's okay,
do
Fee.
anything.
It's okay. If you need to yak, do it in the bowl. It's fine.
That wasn't cake, was it?
No, it wasn't cake.
Oh,
It
what?
was a medicine.
What happened?
You got real high, but it's okay now. You're here.
How did I get high?
No reason.
You feel a cold object being pressed into your hand, Gil, and you see that Lizard is handing you 2 more of these tiny tincture bottles.
I feel like you're gonna need these in the future.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, Fee, I have some bad news, actually.
What?
So,
Was it the temple?
what?
The fire?
Oh, man, you are still coming down, huh?
No, I saw like the temple in the fire.
I don't know what you're talking about, but we've been on the ship, and whatever you did with that cat or something, or
Oh
you
yeah, is the cat here?
did some warlock
Yeah.
shit.
Snowball is sitting on a book.
Damn it.
You guys did some warlock.
Missing the cute.
You guys did some warlock shit, and then this bad guy came to get you guys. But Nez stayed behind and then Ken went to get him, and I don't know. Things don't look good.
Well, fuck. Do we need to go get them?
I don't know if we should, man.
Shit. Yeah, I
Loom was pretty adamant that it is a very powerful thing. He showed me with his eyebrows.
I did do that, but, well, now there's 2 people missing, and
He looks at Lizard.
is that a real window?
Lizard looks at the window.
Yeah.
And Loom immediately takes out his hammer in the middle of you guys' conversation and smashes it and jumps out the window.
You really give mixed signals, bro?
that could have been a better way.
Do you think he's
No doors.
Do you think he's like running away, or is he going to help them?
He's probably going to help him, right, Gil? Fuck.
Ken seemed to think they were pretty good homies, so he might be going that way.
Why did we even come here? We could have just fought the fucking thing like I was going to.
You can't fight that thing.
Why not?
It's otherworldly. It is so strong.
Are you saying that I can't fight that thing?
I'm saying you can't fight that thing.
Are you?
Watch us.
I do feel really shitty.
Are you challenging me right now?
No, I'm saying it would be stupid, very ill-advised, and ultimately suicidal to go after that thing.
I'm gonna jump out the window after Luke.
Fee, you are in this study.
Oh, fuck.
And you're wearing Gil's shirt.
Oh. Fuck. Lizard, do you have anything for, like, shit to make me feel magically better?
What do you mean?
I feel really bad.
You probably are pretty tired.
I think I got hurt too.
I've got something I can give you, but it'll make the effects way worse when it wears off.
The effects of the cake.
It'll take away your extreme tiredness at the moment, but when it wears off, it'll make you doubly as tired as you were before.
Oh shit. That might be
lasts a little while.
That might be worth it. Do you have anything that like heals too?
I got a healing potion.
Okay.
I'd have to go down to the vault to get more, but I have one right now.
Okay. That would be amazing if you'd be willing to part with them.
He nods and he walks across the room and he like kind of looks over his shoulder and you see him like pull one book out and a section in his bookcase opens up and he takes out a little bag and he pulls out of the bag about a 4-inch long bottle, 4 inches tall, hands it to you.
There's that's a potion of superior healing, and here's the thing that'll take away your tiredness. And he holds up what appears to be like a booger.
Oh, booger. Oh yeah, booger. Okay.
And he puts in your palm.
That's very potent, so be careful with it. And like I said, it's gonna make you real tired once you come down from it. That's a concentrated version of a much more common version. So while the effects are stronger, the duration is much shorter.
Oh, okay.
Usually about an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully that's all we need. Fuck. Well, thank you so much, Lizard. Oh, hey, is that a potion table? Shit. Can I borrow your potion table when we're back? She's like trying to make her way up towards the window.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck. Is this where Nolly is too? God.
No, Nolly is in the book with Can.
Okay.
So you guys will have to come back here anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll be back. Wish me luck. Thank you.
Luck.
Bye.
Do you hop out the window?
Yeah.
All right, Gil, after you jump out the window, you see that Loom is like speeding down towards just the side of the ship. And far below, like 50 feet below, is a deck. Like a viewing deck, essentially.
Hell yeah, I fucking got this. I'm gonna do exactly whatever he does.
Okay, give me a perception check.
12.
Gil, you see Loom doesn't notice you because he's far below you, but you watch as he lifts, and you catch just a little bit of him go, hammer, which immediately arrests his momentum for a second, juts him up in the air a little bit, and then he goes back down. So it kind of cuts his speed down, and he's able to land. Still pretty hard, but not as hard as he would have. What would you like to do?
Guess I'll die.
I'm going to try and take my rapier and stab the side of the library and like slide down on it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me athletics.
6.
6. You like jam your rapier into the side. It's like bounces immediately off. You could tell that they have like lacquered this. They have protected it against probably things more damaging than your rapier.
I'm gonna like scramble and try and like find a hand grab or a foothold or something as I'm falling.
Give me a perception.
25.
Okay. 25. You are able to see as you're falling, you see like one porthole that you could maybe slow your momentum on, but will probably hurt you. But it will slow your momentum a little bit. If you are extremely, extremely lucky, you could probably grab onto it.
What would that be? What roll would that be?
That would be a dex save.
I'm going to try it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a dex save.
18.
You are able to grab onto the edge of this as you fall, but it is like so thin that you're only able to stop yourself for a moment, but you're only about 25 feet up at this point. So you slip off and you begin to fall again. So that's going to... We'll cut whatever this is in half.
Before I land, I'm going to try and land on my shoulder. I'm going to try and roll into it so I don't bust my important shit.
Give me an acrobatics then.
17.
Okay, so in that case, yeah, you're able to pretty easily land and roll and take the momentum and like stand up. You only take 2 points of fall damage after dropping 50 feet.
Nailed it.
Fee, you are falling 50 feet. What would you like to do? You see that Gil did something and then kind of stopped himself from falling all the way down and then lands and rolls. What would you like to do?
Fee is going to... Could I potentially fall a little bit and then kick in my phase step?
You can use a bonus.
So let myself free fall for 20 feet and then...
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. So Fee is going to immediately go, oh shit, and as she's falling, just like think on her feet quick and then hold her necklace in one hand, shoot out like this magic energy on her other hand as this swirling trail of leaves comes along and kind of sweeps her up slowly so she can land gracefully on the floor.
See you fucking Spider-Man down?
Yeah, so you're like these leaves and then you're down on the floor. As you land, you feel the effects of this booger drug, booger sugar, take over. Fee, you aren't completely healed, but you no longer have a point of exhaustion. And in fact, you are under the effects of haste for the moment. You also notice that your dex increases by 2 points. Your constitution increases by 1 point. And your intelligence increases by 1 point.
Okay. All right.
So you are... If you look up the haste spell, you will see essentially what you are able to do at the moment.
As I see her glide down, I'm just going to be looking up with majesty and just be like, holy shit.
Yeah, there's like a sheen to her at this moment too, Gil. The effects of this drug, her eyes are like almost glowing. Her body looks much stronger than it did before. Like, not that she didn't look strong, but it's like defined. She looks powerful and like she can fucking punch a hole in the side of a whale.
All right. Did I also get HP back from the healing potion?
Are you going to take that?
I will now that I've like I'm trying to think if I should wait. Yeah, I will now. Yeah, I'll go ahead now.
I'm going to assume, based on the amount of HP you have, that you'll be fully healed.
Okay.
By this
I have 25 HP.
What's your total?
48.
Yeah, you'll be healed. Yep.
Hot dog. Yay.
So yeah, now you're just like glowing with healing energy for a second. You guys see Loom.
Let's go.
I'm kind of distracted by Fee. Fee, you look at me and my clothes are like rumpled because I fell off a ship, basically. Whoa. All right. Yeah. Which way do we go? I don't know where the fuck we are now.
We're gonna go down.
And he immediately runs through this opening that's there. It's just basically an observation deck. He just runs through. And do you guys want to follow him?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you guys follow Loom. Nez and Can, you guys are doing your Donkey Kong Country adventures. Can, it's your turn. You're still a rhino.
Is this just a completely blank hallway, or
No,
are there
there's-
things around?
There are doorways on your right-hand side.
I mean, like objects around.
Everyone, you pass like a bucket and a mop. You see that there's some crates stacked in there.
Ooh, crates, yes. Okay, anything that's in the way, I am rhino slamming that shit down behind me.
Do you have like an ability when it comes to that at all?
For flinging?
Yeah, or just like smashing through. What is the rhino's special ability if it has one?
Goring.
I think that's the right
and
bumper.
charging and bludgeoning.
So you could gore, charge.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you can easily smash through this stuff as you're going. So you're like galloping down.
I'm trying to like create a hindrance for this.
Okay, I gotcha. So yeah, anything you come across some crates. You want to gore those crates?
Yeah.
Okay. What's
smashing
what's
those
the
down.
rhino's strength score?
Strength 21.
Oh yeah, zero problem. Anything you come across, you're gonna smash. You come across some crates, you come across a bucket and a mop, you can smash those down. You see like a little ways ahead in your pathway, you see that somebody has left basically a room service cart out. You could just fucking hurl that if you want to.
There's bananas in there.
But yeah, you start throwing stuff. You're just gonna keep. Other than that, you're just gonna keep running along. Okay, you keep running along. This snaky head is still coming, but you may find that it puts some hindrance in the way. Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay, you do see up ahead. You are coming to a very sharp right turn, so just be ready for that on your next turn.
I'm ready for it.
Okay, Nezrah, what are you doing?
We're going to hit him with another ray of frost, try and slow him
All right.
down.
Hit him with your best frost.
18.
18. This time you hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll, baby.
That's 6 frost damage.
6 frost damage, okay.
Cold damage, whatever.
Yeah, it blasts this face. It's just like... as it continues to go. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to use telekinetic shove as my bonus action, please. I need
Okay.
a strength.
Doesn't Ray of Frost reduce his speed too?
Oh, and he's still -4 for everything.
Okay, excellent.
It does reduce his speed by 10 feet. Until
Excellent.
the start of my next turn.
So he is now much slower than he was, and you do telekinetic shove, and you -4. Does a 5 beat your save?
It does not.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
He's going to be moved 5 feet backward.
Okay, so not only is he slower, but yeah, you shove him backwards. He's just like, Nezrah, no.
Yes.
But now it is his turn. He's now 60 feet behind you guys, so you have thrown him off his game quite a bit.
Fuck yeah.
Unfortunately, he is still just barely within the range of his spell. I need a strength save from you, Nezrah.
All right. 10.
Nezrah, he belches out this same blast, and you hear, and you are hit with this magical energy that immediately binds you. You will need to roll for strength on your next turn in order to get out of this. You are restrained at the moment.
All right.
But still on top of the rhino?
Yeah, fortunately, you're still on the rhino, so...
Okay, good. I suppose shield wouldn't have negated any of that by any chance?
Does it negate, like, magical effects?
It's a saving throw, so no. Like, if it was something that... Like, if it was a spell that attacked your AC, then you could use it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you are bound up in golden chain, magical chain on the back of this rhino as it's just steaming along. All right, Can, you come up to this corner.
I'm ready for it. I saw it coming.
All right. you saw this corner coming. I am going to need athletics from you.
As a rhino.
It's got to have good athletics.
The 21, you're going to succeed no matter what, so never mind. Yeah, you easily skirt around the corner as you're just kind of like march along. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Does that affect the chain that is holding on to Nez? Whipping around a corner like that?
It might.
Do I notice that?
You can have
chain?
You can have a perception check.
As a rhino. My passive perception as a rhino is 17.
You can tell something is wrong, but without actively like being able to see onto your back.
I guess I have a +7 to perception. So.
As a rhino?
For it.
That's weird.
Yeah. 24.
Okay, yeah, you kind of like look over your shoulder a little bit. You can see that he's bound up, so you would have adjusted your momentum to make sure he didn't fall off your back while he's restrained.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? You're now facing down another hallway.
What do I see?
You see doors on either side, and you see that there is, you know what? High or low?
Hi.
Tomas?
Oh, sorry.
You look so relaxed.
That is high.
Can you see up ahead, there are two workers on this ship, and they are carrying a large pane of glass directly in your path.
Yes! Yes!
Would you like to gore through the glass?
Fuck yes!
Okay, so you... And they're like, and glass shatters everywhere as you just steamroll through it.
I close my eyes when I do it for safety.
Excellent.
And then in Rhino, I say to myself, I've always wanted to do that.
Nezrah! A shower of glass shards flies around, and these two horrified onlookers immediately see something behind you guys and dive into opposing rooms on either side of the hallway. It looks like they were transporting it from one side to the other for some reason.
Yeah. You know.
Maybe Loom was in there, busting windows.
Maybe.
Yeah. Too. It's fine.
Yeah, would you like to try to resist the effects of this?
I think so, yeah.
Give me a strength save, baby.
I'll try. 13?
13. Unfortunately, you are still restrained by this chain. Now, what that means for you is you are, your speed is 0. Fortunately, you're on the back of a rhino. Attack rolls have advantage against you. And then your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage in dexterity saving throws. But also, you're starting to feel like if you spend another round like this, you're going to start getting weaker.
Don't like that. All right.
Anything you'd like to do?
Ken, try and get us above deck.
Would you like to? You at the moment you have gone around the corner. You have not seen the head appear around the corner yet.
Have I seen a stair yet?
You have not, but you do see that there is at least there's something up ahead, either a hallway or maybe like an intersection of some kind.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do, Nez?
Just hold on for dear life.
Okay.
And hope my legs don't fail me now.
Okay. You guys, Nez, since you're facing backwards, I assume, or are you facing forward? Okay.
Nope,
You're
backwards.
facing backward. If after a few more feet, you see this head begin to wriggle around the corner and this mouth open up, and you can tell that this mouth cannot see because it is open and it throws a blast out that, let's see how effective it is. Yeah, you see this blast that immediately hits the wall and like kind of ricochets, pings around, ding, 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 and then disperses. So you can tell that this thing cannot see through its mouth. It needs those eyes to see.
Interesting. Okay.
But yeah, it begins slinking around the corner and coming you guys' direction. As you guys are barreling down, can you come up to an intersection and you hear...
Yes.
Kavros Scala steps out from the intersection.
I was gonna go try to find him and his gun.
As you guys are running by, and he holds up his gigantic cannon, and as you are going by, he just kind of watches you pass. He says, "Hey," and then releases a blast down the hallway, and that's where we're gonna end for the night.
I have such a crush on him.
Yeah, that dude rules.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, just running around the ship. Dad! This guy's on your boat. I don't think he's supposed to be here.
Okay, be right back. All right, now it's time for tonight's MVPC.
Hey.
The most valuable player character. I want to know who deserves an additional 1d10 of DM inspiration. Now, for those of you listening and for those of you around the table, Nez is 1, Gil is 2, Fee is 3, and Can is 4. On the count of 3, I'll have you hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you believe deserves to be the MVPC. Now, I'll give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. All right, 1, 2, 3, vote. All right, we've got 2 votes for Nez, 1 vote for Gil, and 1 vote for Can. Nez, why'd you vote for Can?
Coming to my rescue, turning into a rhino, letting me ride like Donkey Kong Country. just being the mama hen that we all need.
Ultimate homie.
The homie of your heart. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Fee, why'd you vote for Gil?
I thought, kind of on last episode a little bit too. It was nice that he gave up the mushroom. Like, kind of fucked up that was a solution but to get someone high. But that could have helped me with other stuff. And then also just like him caring and like when he was talking to her, even when she was super high and stuff. So I thought that was really sweet and that was good. So that was awesome.
He was, very, very
Precious.
nice of Gil. Speaking of Gil, why'd you vote for Nez?
I always respect the chaotic element, and Nez choosing to resist and stay behind, like, without regard for his own safety, created a really cool chase sequence, and it was really interesting for his character.
Yeah.
And it's good that we didn't just all leave without getting information. Like, he went and actually got information. Normally we just fuck off and then not
I
find
felt like we
out.
got more information from Lizard.
That's true. But he got
But
more.
you didn't get a chase from Blizzard.
He got more insight personally, like directly from the source. So I thought that was interesting.
And left a lasting impression. Can, why'd you vote for Nez?
Most valuable for fucking up my whole day. And giving me an excuse to turn into a rhino that's been sitting there in my wild shape bank for a while.
Nice. My shape bank.
You are very lucky that it was Can that went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that. I wasn't going to volunteer, and then I was like, oh, God, no one's going to... Fee's
Y'all ain't
going
got
to
nothing to
get taken.
Yeah.
Nobody's going back for Nez. All right.
All right, that means tonight's MVPC is Nezrah Kaziel. Take your 1d10 and maybe buy yourself some new friends, man. Except Can's cool.
Can's cool. Just the people with K names, I guess. Can, Kavros.
I could have been cool too.
Nice tall glass of Kaluma.
Heidi Klum.
Other than that, that is it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. I want to kiss you on your little noses before you go to bed. Tuck you in, just... Thank you for listening to all, maybe this is your first foray. If it is not your first foray, you know the drill. But if it is, head on over to Apple Podcasts. Consider rating us 5 stars. Consider leaving us a review. And let us know what you think about the show. Any review you leave, Tomas is the default to read it on the air. However, you can specify somebody else if you hate Tomas's voice. I understand.
Stop saying that every time now.
It's hurting my feelings.
Eat shit.
And, for those of you listening, Tomas just flipped me the bird. It hurts me 0 because I am strong and not weak. But yes, please consider leaving us a review. We will read it on the air. If you'd like to throw a little extra specialness our way, head on over to patreon.com/D20_syndicate and consider making us warlocks with your patronage. We've got a bunch of badass, bombastic tiers that you can take advantage of, including behind-the-scenes content, bonus content, and all sorts of other zany tier-shaped gifts that you can buy for yourself with your money. Patreon.com/D20_syndicate. Also, we've got a Discord and it is free. No, that was nice.
Yeah.
It is free, and you can find a link to it in the episode description. In fact, anything that I mention, you can find a link in the episode description, including a link probably to my newly released book that everybody's sick of hearing about. Tomas literally changed cameras because he was so upset about it. Check out Big Sneaky Barbarian, now available on Amazon. Also, we've got some merch. If you head over to TeePublic, you can buy all sorts of stuff with D20 Syndicate based around it, on it, aligned closely with it. All I know is that we've got swag, and it'll be really fucking sweet if you were to buy some. So head over to TeePublic, go to the D20 Syndicate page, and buy yourself something nice. It's the holidays.
Treat
That's it
yourself.
for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. See you next week. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays and Merry Christmas and other holidays.
Hanukkah
Merry and
is
holidays. Merry holidays.
Christmas,
La, la, la,
Hanukkah,
holidays. It's
Instead
holiday
of one day of
time.
presents, we got 8 crazy nights.
Hail Satan.
Yay! Hail Satan! Merry Santa!
Wait, Nova's a boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Sexist.
Yuck.
I just
It's
broke
short
his
for
whole heart.
supernova.
Is that his actual first name?
Right now, I'm saying yes.
It's actually Champagne Supernova.
I mean, that's a rad cat name. Not a terribly good song, but cool cat
But when I
name.
first heard it, I thought, man, what a cat name.
What are you doing?
I think Ori touched this when he had food
He
on his
most
hands.
definitely did.
Ugh.
That's why you shouldn't have left it in the kitchen.
I'm just going to leave this Cheeto dust here for Mom later.
Nom, 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 nom,
I'm
nom.
a super considerate son.
What are you, my Sega Genesis controller? That had so much Cheeto dust it couldn't work anymore?
Ew. No.
I love the idea of eating Cheetos with chopsticks.
Yes.
I can't remember who I
Yep.
heard
Oscar
about doing
Isaac.
that.
Yup.
But I was
Absolutely.
like, that is smart.
That is ingenuity right there.
I saw Oscar Isaac do it.
I love Oscar Isaac.
I was at a restaurant and he ordered Cheetos and he got it with chopsticks.
He brought them
I was
with
there.
him. He went to a Chinese restaurant, asked for chopsticks,
And Cheetos.
didn't order food. Sat
And then
there.
when they gave him the chopsticks, he threw them back at him and he said, I have my own.
They're
Oscar
good.
And then he looked
Dick.
right at me from across the restaurant and he said, I call them Choptos.
And then he sucked all the cheese off of one Cheeto and then left.
Dipped it in a glass of wine, ate the rest, then left
And then pretended that he was smoking it like a cigarette.
with the chopsticks.
Like a roach clip.
Like Cruella DeVille.
Oscar Isaac's weird.
I love Oscar Isaac.
Can't believe he did all that stuff.
I like him more now that I know that he did that.
Now that we've made up things.
Sounds
about
like the
him.
Yeah,
kind of
I-
chap you want to hang out with.
Yeah, I really
Kinda
want to do
chop.
drugs with Oscar Isaac now.
You don't want to be a star? Fine.
Incidentally, his real name is Super Oscar Isaac.
Like your bangs, Tomas.
Thanks.
It's very anime.
I don't know if I've ever seen Tomas's forehead before.
Hey, I mean, it's true. I generally
Oh,
hide
it's
it.
a forehead
It's
off.
all here, baby.
You only
look.
usually see it if I do the buzz thing and it's all gone.
Mm-hmm.
Are you growing your hair out?
No,
Your hair grows very quickly.
It
it
does.
does. I just got a cut.
Mm-hmm.
But she also was like,
Yesterday.
she was also like, I don't want to cut it too small because then
Yeah, Jack is very scared to go too short. I had to beg her to go above my eyebrows.
it's not a wrong sentence. It's still it still works.
And so was that one.
That's like a child cutting hair.
I don't want to make it too small.
God.
We want big hair. Big hair.
It's like the time that that little girl touched my hair and said, it's very... And she looked really awkward and said, crispy. I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Fuck.
I feel like people take a break from listening to podcasts
Yeah.
because they're not doing their regular stuff.
Agreed.
But maybe when they're like baking a cookie or something, they'll
Maybe
pop in
that's
an earbud.
or driving.
Some people don't have families, and those people listen to podcasts.
Our podcast specifically. 'cause
Yeah,
we're
a lot of
sad.
people don't have families that listen to us.
We're the Batmen of podcasts.
We're the #1 podcast in orphanages across. Merry Christmas.
Or I guess that would make us the Alfred of podcasts. We
Yeah.
collect the Batmen.
That's good.
We collect them.
I think it's Batsman.
How many batsmen were there? Can you please describe the scene?
Attorneys General.
Passers-by.
Spiders Men.
Passers-by.
In a way, we're batsmiths, right?
Batsmiths.
Batsmiths?
My favorite band from the
Merry
late
Batsmiths.
90s. The Batsmiths.